Hi amigos, welcome back to the Evolving Trader. I'm back for you with the same energy and let's start this video now.
Compass points you anywhere. Closer to me. Where you are, I will be. My
So today's topic is why market should ideally come for a retracement or why they come for retracement, and if they don't come for retracement, what's the scenario to do. So the today's main topic is what if they don't come for retracement, then what we can find as an opportunity in the market. So now we are on Nifty, and as you all can see, this is the move of date 27 December 2021. After that, as you all can see, this was a continuous bullish move, like no retracement, just continuous green candles and continuous up move. And if we see the angle of the trend, so it's like close to 70 degrees, and also an ideal angle of a trend should be somewhere near 45 degrees, not exact 45 but near 45 degrees. So like it's a very steep trend. So ideally, if you see any red candle on these trends like this one, you should find a price action and find an opportunity to short the trend instead of going long, because when market moves steeply like more than angle of 45 degree, it should ideally come for a great retracement or maybe a possible crash. So like it's not a crash, but it ideally retraces greatly. So like as you all can see, the proof is here. On after that December move, it was continuous red candles, like no retracement, no this higher highs higher lows pattern, just continuous up move, which led to a great retracement. Like this was the move, and almost here 70 to 80% of the move was retraced, again went for a pullback for downside, a pullback, and almost retraced the whole move, and now it's here. So the thing is, if you see the moves like these steep ones, you shouldn't plan buying or going long on them. Instead, you should see just a shorting opportunity and you will make mind-blowing money in it instead of going long. Because if you go long here, you won't make that great, because if you see somewhere you went long here, you see there were pretty small candles and not that great move. But instead, if you would have gone short, it was a mind-boggling move. Like you just can't imagine the money you can make. So this is Nifty. Let's find out some more moments when it did the same thing. Now I can see potentially this is one. Like overall it was retracing, it went nice, but from here it was getting steeper. So overall, if we see angle of the trend, it was 49 degrees, which is good. But why it came for a retracement then also? Like it should ideally, but if you see from here, things were getting different, it was getting steeper. So if you see trend just here, it was 67 degrees again. Like it's an approx value, so you can understand the logic is like trend shouldn't get steeper, it should be like this: higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, lows, and close to 45 degrees. So it got steeper. I'm so sorry, it got steeper. We found a price action to short it, and it was a great retracement. Like the plan is not that it will always crash or retrace the whole move, nothing like that, but a great retracement will come. That's the logic. So again we will see some things on Nifty. So this is one. Like you can see here, it continuously went up. So and it went up, formed an price action like M pattern, and if you spot it here, you would have made good money. Again here the trend got steeper, it was close to 66 degrees. Like anything, you can just like see it from eye. If it going like this, it's not a good sign, and if it is like something like this, it was good till here, but after that it just became steeper and steeper, and we should find shorting opportunities in this instead of going long. So this was again one steep trend, but like it never formed a price action to buy, retraced and became slow and steady. So like just a minute. This is a sign that it is like extending itself, and you can find a possible retracement also. It also fails sometimes, so you should plan a stop loss first, as it is stock market. So that's the plan. Now this is Nifty, and now if we go to bank Nifty, we'll also find something. It works, and it should actually. So this is again a steep trend. It was a steepest we saw so far, 83 degrees and 77 degrees from here. So it went steep. Price action was just a minute. A price action was built from here. It was building, and you got a good move. So if you see the price action nicely, you will get good moves in these things. Again, this didn't came from a retracement, but these were signs that the move is getting extended. Now again, this looks good. Let's see, continuous for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 days. It went up, then opened gap up. Then the natural scenario is, if it comes a bit down, makes red candle, bulls will book their profit. Like 7 days it's continuously going up, like too steep trend, 75 degrees. So, and it, you saw the retracement it gave, almost the whole trend was retraced and even more down than that. So like that. Now if we start seeing crashes on basis of it, I've opened when the markets were crashed. So we will, like the recent one was corona crash, which was in 2020 and all. So if we go to, like, this was the corona crash. Now there were many reasons for corona crash. Of course, coronavirus. More than that, Nifty was overbought. What we will do, I will make a different video to explain those things, so that this video doesn't get that long, and like you will enjoy it. So I will make a different video on it. And so now I would like to explain the current opportunities in the market to follow this strategy, and what are the things for which you can think, and how now you can, if you see the price action, like a kind of M pattern price action is building. It will get confirmed when it will start giving closing below this, or will cross this low. So like we can think of selling. I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying my plan of action. So on bank Nifty, if you can see clearly, an M pattern is formed and a good closing is given. So like we can go short on the market. So if we see the same things on stocks, now if you see, here is my buying position, and you are right, because I never knew that it will move like this. So the first build position is okay, but when you are seeing these candles, like adding any position to this trade doesn't make any sense. So like it was a mind-blowingly probable trade for me, like most probable swing trade I ever traded. So I was too much confident on it, and it gave my target of 1 is to 3.54 almost. So I booked my profit at round level. It's okay. And so as you can see, for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 12 days there were continuous green candles. So like any red candle on these candles, that too with a price action on smaller time frame, like an M pattern. If I'll take you to 1 hour time frame, definitely you will see an M pattern here. Just a minute. Yes, and here it is. So like this was an high made, no new high made, again inverted hammer on 1 hourly time frame. What else you want, man, to short? Like seriously, man, these are mind-blowingly good trades, like mind-blowing. If you see something like this, you shouldn't hesitate to short it, or the only request will be, at least don't go long on it, and don't burn your money by your hands. Learn about it and then come to the stock markets. It will be mind-blowing. Like as you see in Balkrishna Industries, if you see, this was like this was going okay, but then this took a peak, a steep peak. If you can see, this is a good angle, 43 degrees, but from here it was getting steeper and steeper. it wasn't that steeper, but the reason behind that you should be more confident to short it is like this continuous green candle. Like this is not the way market moves. It retraces, it goes, it makes higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs, lower lows. This is not the way how market moves. So that was the point, and the almost like it retraced the whole move, and then close to 50-60% it moved down as well. What else you want, man? You would have made mind-blowingly good money, mind-blowing, like. And you had 10 to 12 confirmations, these continuous green candles, steep trends, spinning tops, inverted hammers, an M pattern on and also round level of 2500. Man, what else you want to short it, man? Just that's the point. So same position was mine on Sun Pharma was getting steeper and steeper. As you all can see, this was a steep trend, continuous green candles, and an angle of close to 80 degrees. What else you want to short again? That's the point. See, an M pattern formed, a round level of 900 rupees. Like if you have 10 to 12 confirmations, why you should hesitate to short? That's my point. And you should aim for a 50-60% retracement. I'm not saying the whole move will get retraced, or your risk reward whatsoever you put. So as you here you can see almost 90% of the move got retraced. So now what are the main point? What are the current opportunities in the market on which you can go short with the same strategy, which will be highest probable and highest returnable? So we are on 15-minute time frame. I'll take you to daily time frame first, and it is UPL. As you all know, this is a nifty stock, so there is no volume issue. So first I was planning to go long here, but I didn't got that good price action, so I never went long. Like I also tried to find a shorting opportunity here on intraday basis. I'll show you the price. Like here you can see a position was built which hit my stop loss anyways. So now here you can see this is the point. This is the point, like gold mine. You can see it moved continuously 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 days up, and the angle of the trend is just 69 degrees. Like it will give us 69 to the stock, and I'm so sorry, it will give a good move to you. And overall the whole trend is 2 up. It is not retracing at all. It is also, the whole trend is also close to 69 degrees. It just gave one consolidation, no retracement. So you should ideally plan to short it, and we have a one confirmation. You see, when it moved first, this was the move, this is the buying volume. Now it is moving like okay upside. You can see the volumes. Now we have a shorting opportunity in terms of this red candle. You can see the volume. So that's the point. And again the point is we have a round level of 800 rupees. It did went up over 800, but the point is where it is giving closing. If it would have started giving closing above 800, I would definitely would have ignored it or would find some more confirmation. But it, you can see it gave a closing of 798.55, which is below 800. So that's the main point, that we have a reason to short it. So that's my personal plan. Either you can bet for a M pattern on hourly time frame, or as soon as this low crosses you can go short on your half quantities, and if it is confirmed you can go full quantity. So that's the point, because if you can see this is like this is up, now this goes down, it still looks like a M pattern, a steeper one, but it looks. So this is my personal plan on intraday basis. I'll take you to 15-minute time frame. So like these are swings. I have these 2 entries planned. Where the market opens, my entries will depend, because you know I go half quantity initially, and then as the trend is confirmed I go full quantity. So I'm so sorry, according to my strategy that's not an issue for me to adjust those things, because if these lows are crossing opening flat, it will definitely at least touch this. So at least I will be in the trend anyway. So UPL is an opportunity. So opportunity is Cipla as well. like it would have been better if you would have short it, and I spotted it and I traded it as well. I didn't trade it actually, it opened gap down, so my intraday trade got ignored, and as on positional basis I didn't traded it. But again, I have a mind-blowingly good trade for you which you can trade seeing the price action. So it's an angle of 73 degrees and continuous green candles for like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 12 days, and you have an M pattern as well. So this is the M pattern, an ideal M pattern. Like here you want nothing else to short it, and I was ready to short it, but it opened gap down and like just it didn't make that great price action on 15 minutes time frame to make me get entered in the trend, and already I was in some other trend. So like if it starts giving closing below 1000 and crosses 1000, you may enter, managing your risks first, because this is a game of probability, not anything like it will make every single time. So please do consider to have a stop loss, and like it may also go for a bit of, like it has retraced, and if these lows are crossed you can go short. You have a around level 1000 from where it also can form a W pattern, but first plan should be selling. So as soon as this low crosses you can go and sell it as well. Like my first pick will be UPL if you want, because the move is pending in it, as you all can see. Otherwise wait for an M pattern, or this low is crossed, we can short it, because if this low is crossed it's confirmed that sellers are getting inward, and we have a volume confirmation as well. So if you like the video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. So thank you for watching.